Pilipinas, do you see Junmar Fajardo playing the 4 spot?
Oh yeah, it will be very... but he would be the 5-man, right?
Right.
Here's Junmar, first shot, it's good.
Execution is the name of the game. Of course, world number 6 Latvia and world number 23 Georgia, who's in Group A in the OQT in Latvia.
Here's Ramos hitting a 3-pointer, and Gilas Pilipinas goes up 5-0 early in this game.
Asian Games last year.
That's right around where he hit that title-clinching shot against San Miguel.
That's
in the
the mid-range master in the mold of DeMar DeRozan. That's what Chris Newsom brings to the table for Gilas Pilipinas.
We'll talk about the defense of Gilas.
Well, when you talk about these PBA superstars and these, of course, national players who play outside.
We'll try to get position. Oftana, he loves that spot. Gets the bounce on the 3. Gilas up 12-2. And a timeout now requested by Taiwan. What a start for our national team, Coach Ronnie.
Baskets coming off passes, execution, making sure that the ball moves. Key secret, or rather, key element here in the first quarter for a 10-point lead. 6-16 remaining here in the first. Good Commissioner Willie Marshall and Congressman Puno all helping out. Gilas Pilipinas, as Fajardo shows us once again. First field goal scored by the Mustangs against Team Pilipinas.
But immediately answered back by the third 3-pointer of Gilas Pilipinas. He just needs to get a clean receive of that basketball, and he knows what to do from there.
The key for the Guaras to get that ball deep and closer to the basket.
And Brownlee drops his defender, made him touch earth.
Mixing it up from outside and in. Jab left, go right, finish left. That's Justin Brownlee at his best.
Such a simple move, Coach. And Kiambao. Coach, I remember before, he had played for you or with you in a
and Carl Tamayo
team.
As well.
Yeah,
Carl Tamayo Fortea and Carla Badiano. And even before that time, we knew that he was going to be very good. But he became very, very good at a very young age.
Down to a single possession game. 1.5 seconds left. Tamayo from half court knocks it down.
At the end of the first quarter, our score is 25.
A miracle of a shot.
Here, the first quarter narrative. Up 22-7, hurt by a 12-0 run by the Mustangs. But this diffuses the pressure and the tension as Carl Tamayo knocks in the final basket, a 3-pointer at that. It's a 7-6 behemoth Sam de Guara.
A shot by Tamayo over the giant of Taiwan. Perez to Kiambao, extra pass. Tamayo from deep, no good. Perez, good deflection. The lob pass. Soto finds a way to get it in. And that's the passing of Kiambao that you were talking about.
True. No-look pass from an opponent or a compatriot in the national team. So the best in terms of the future. The 3 after a 15-point bulge for the Philippines in the first 10 minutes.
Soto gets blocked, recovers and slams it home.
That's allowed under the FIBA rules.
It's remaining in the first half.
Nice
Aguilar evading the defense of the Guara.
Good overload on the right side.
The Mustangs haven't taken a lot of 3-pointers, but they've made most of their attempts.
They made 3
out of 4 attempts as Aguilar.
As Aguilar once again shows us 14 together with the likes of Jimmy Alapag, L.A. Tenorio, among others. Rendel Del Campo. He was one of the youngest then.
Yeah, that's right. He grew in the national team already.
At the inside, but let's see how the Philippines will be able to get up those numbers. First touch, first possession, Philippines goes inside, courtesy of Kai Soto.
The second half, rather, if you're Gilas Pilipinas. And then another steal on an entry pass to Sam de Guara. That's definitely something we've done a good job at. Pati yung mga transition baskets, Coach Ronnie. With
more aggressive on-the-ball defense here for the Philippines. Well, in terms of offense, getting inside, also isolating Brownlee at the right elbow earlier.
That was Kai Soto. Was dropped as he was being denied by Miller. Here's Brownlee now to Fajardo. Soft touch for the giant of Gilas. Here's Newsom. being given space, also hesitating to take the three. Nunu, kick out, Dwight for three. Yes!
And that's why Chris Newsom was patient in that last transition sequence. Getting the better shot, looking for the best available shot, and that is the best shot possible. Third three-pointer for Dwight Ramos, lead up to 8 for Gilas Pilipinas.
Ramos is 3 for 3 from downtown, 46-38. Gilas up by 7, 3:40 remaining in the third period. Thanks for joining us here for the send-off friendly game. Gilas hosting the Taiwan Mustangs. Brownlee taking a three, hitting it. The first three-pointer for Justin Brownlee in this game.
And that is something that Justin Brownlee has.
7 points now for Kabayan JB. Ramos with a steal. Dwight Ramos takes it all the way.
Yung lamang ng Pilipinas, of course, the presence of Justin Brownlee and Dwight Ramos.
And the Guara just flips it up to no avail. Gilas again on the run. Brownlee will take it again. Back-to-back hit for Justin Brownlee. He now has 10 points, a double-double already for Brownlee.
This is what I was referring to earlier. First, the forced turnover, better on-the-ball defense, and then the Justin Brownlee magic. When the Philippines needs a basket, when we need separation, when Justin Brownlee needs to score, Justin Brownlee will find ways to score.
He all of a sudden,
Once again, as Justin Brownlee and Dwight Ramos has exploded for 8 straight points.
And now everything is clicking for Gilas Pilipinas. Chu had to kick out. Deflected by Fajardo. Another steal for Junmar. Here's Ramos evading the Guara. Ramos
Would have been fouled. Mostly on the ball. This is what we were referring to earlier in terms of adjustments after the first 2 quarters. And that led to this third quarter surge as the Philippines has now erupted for 21 points after just 12 in the previous second quarter. Philippines has 18 assists on 23 made field goals. Make that 19 assists on 24 made field goals. That's the 5th.
Carty to Borja. The spin. Ben Borja sent back by Aguilar.
It was a total of 15 points to lead the way in scoring for the Mustangs against Gilas Pilipinas.
A good pass by Perez to Aguilar.
Again, baskets coming off passes.
Back. Gilas still getting the ball back. They move it around. Resetting their offense. Perez asking for a screen. Aguilar provides. CJ. No, Newsom with a board to Brownlee.
Justin Brownlee.
Newsom very unselfish. Brownlee rewarded.
His pass taken away. Lopez to Miller. Blocked by Brownlee.
Blocking foul on number 59, CJ.
This was a block earlier. Brownlee with an excellent timing. This lead is only 8. But a turnover
by McCarthy. That's a key defensive stop here for the Philippines.
Brownlee to Ramos. Money on the three.
And again,
Was deemed to clip his defender. Look at this.
Brownlee with 12 assists. That's 13 assists out of the 21 for Gilas Pilipinas. This plays with so much control. Talking about Dwight Ramos, and very accurate outside shooter.
And that's another three for Gilas Pilipinas, this time on the other corner by Mason Amos. The entire Gilas Pilipinas bench.
They close out against Amos. As you mentioned, a very good floor spacer.
Ramos. They go to Brownlee down in the post. There's a switch. And that is a well-ran play. They saw the Guara switch to Brownlee, and that must have opened Kai Soto.
Exactly.
They get it to him.
That was a cross match that led to Kai Soto being defended by a smaller cover. Another perfect feed coming from Justin Brownlee. Assist number 14 perhaps, or 15.
Here's Otana. Down to the last 20 seconds. Gilas Pilipinas will take the win here. What's the key takeaway here in this match, Coach?
The defensive adjustments that have been made have been excellent in the last 2 quarters. Points of attack, as well as Kevin Bao scores his first.
Certainly the way that we wanted to kickstart this preparation and their travels as we gear up for the FIBA OQT. Like Coach Ronnie said, we're 10 days away from the competition, and every step that we take as we get closer to those games is going to be very important.